Hello everybody. Today I am going to go over my final PowerPoint. So 3.1 learning objective, explain how historical and or philosophical investigation of human experience reveals multiple views of the human condition. So multiple views, that says to me you have to look at things from other people's perspectives. You have to deal with emotions, such as empathy, and really feeling and trying to relate to what other people are going through. So the great decisions topic I chose was refugees and global migration. Um, some people, of course, do not want refugees in their country because they believe they increase the crime rates, um, overcrowding, stuff like that. We have to look at it from the perspective of those people, but also, of course, the refugees that have nowhere to go and have to leave their home country. And then some people, of course, welcome refugees and realize that that's that's all they have to go to is their home country is probably in the midst of a conflict or something. Um, Other topic I chose was illegal immigrants, which I realize this is close to refugees, but of course the difference is illegal immigrants, they aren't, being forced to move out of their home and they're coming illegally. Um, I mean, of course, most of the time they're pushed out, but it's not exactly the same as refugees. So, illegal immigrants want a better life for their families, and U.S. citizens see illegal immigrants sometimes as taking their jobs. Some U.S. citizens welcome illegal immigrants or think that it shouldn't be a big deal that they came here illegally. They think that we should have open borders completely. um, and you have to look at it from different perspectives. You can't just, you know, stay in your one lane where you're just looking at it from your perspective. You have to be able to look at things from other people's experiences. 3.2 describe international problems, achievements, and aspirations of the US and other nations and cultures. The great decisions topic I chose was the rise of populism in Europe. So, populism, of course, as we learned, has become a big problem in Europe and is threatening to liberal democracy that the US and allies have created, which can lead to it becoming an international problem. If we have these far leaning right wing politicians coming in and promising citizens the closed borders that they want, the citizens are often ignoring the fact that these far right leaners have other policies that they want placed that are dangerous to liberal democracy. Um, so the other topic I chose for that was the climate change problem because this is such an internationally, it's the whole world. It affects the whole world. It affects all of us, no matter how much we don't want it to, no matter how much we want to ignore it, aka Donald Trump. And it's often a huge problem in third world countries and with poor people who can't afford to, move to a different place if they're just living in polluted states all the time. And then, that can lead to health problems and a ton of other issues. So that would be two international problems that I described for the 3.2 learning goal. 3.3 evaluate the effects of global interconnectedness on individuals, communities, businesses, and societies. The great decision topic I picked was State of the State Department and diplomacy. So, global interconnectedness is, of course, very important. We all want to stay connected. The internet has been great mostly so that people can become connected. And the State Department actually works um, to deal with issues on a global scale, like climate change, which I talked about on a previous slide, and natural disasters. So Donald Trump was wanting to um, cut down the State Department budget, which can affect global interconnectedness and how much we relate to other countries and we deal with things. So the other topic I chose for that is the Facebook dilemma, which of course we talked about in this class, because I just wanted to see the effects. That's an effect of global interconnectedness, was the issue with the 2016 election. You know, we're so globally connected, but is that always a good thing? And I believe that the answer is no. Of course, in cases such as the State Department, yes, this is a good thing, but there are also sides like Facebook where we're all so able to be, on the internet. We can look up stuff faster than ever. We can connect with people faster than ever, but is that always a good thing? And like I said, the answer is no. Contributing to my community, I didn't have too much to put here. I guess I could also say that I, work for a campground park, and I help, upkeep of basically a park. Um, Other than that, I put down volunteering at the animal shelter. I really like doing that. I feel like that's giving back, and I spend my time there because I want to be able to give some love to the animals that may not, see any. So I'm sorry I didn't have much to put here. I I plan on working on that as I, graduate, because I want to become a nurse, so I'm hoping I can give back to people that way as well. So citizenship and civil engagement. Um, I put engaging in our communities is, of course, extremely important, to give back to those who are less fortunate or don't have as much power to speak out, because there are people out there that don't have voices for their situations, and it's important for us who are informed about things to talk about them and discuss them, whether it be politically, um, or just talking about it and trying to, address and fix the problem. So I also said it's important to work together to address public needs, because, such as the Flint water crisis, people have really come together on that without the government doing much at all. They've, of course, donated thousands and probably millions at this point cases of water to the people in Flint. And the government hasn't really done much about that situation at all, but that's, the communities giving back and trying to alleviate some of the suffering. So that is what I had for my final PowerPoint and presentation. Um, Thank you.